Yo. Let's do some fact checking on the debate because we know that ABC, they fact check Trump all night. They never fact check Kamala. And she was the one doing all the lying. Check this out.
Y'all know I recorded the debate. So when I got up this morning, I wanted to take a look at it again so I can do my own fact checking on Kamala Harris because the moderators didn't do any fact checking on Kamala Harris. They fact checked Trump on everything he said. Even things he was saying that was true, they fact checked him on and said he was lying. But they didn't fact check Kamala Harris on anything. So for that reason, I wanted to watch it again so I can write down some stuff and do my own fact checking. And if y'all have some stuff out there that y'all heard Kamala Harris saying that wasn't true and she need to be fact checked on, please put it out there because we need to let people know how many lies Kamala Harris was telling while she was up there on the stage. Because of course, they're not going to do it. Kamala Harris told a lot of lies out there, and we got to get it out for those people who actually watch the debate and don't know that she was lying. We have to get it out. Now, Kamala Harris brought up Project 2025, and she said that Trump had something to do with Project 2025, which was false, which is a lie. CNN has fact-checked Kamala Harris on this lie about Trump and Project 2025 several times, but she continued to repeat this lie. One of the writers of Project 2025 from the Heritage Fund was also on CNN that said Trump has absolutely nothing to do with Project 2025. But again, Kamala Harris continued to tell that lie. Kamala Harris said that Trump wants to get rid of IVF, which is a lie. Trump has never said he wanted to get rid of IVF. He actually supports IVF. But of course, the moderators did not fact check Kamala Harris on that at all. They could have fact checked her on that, but they didn't. That was a lie. Kamala Harris said that Trump wants a national abortion ban, which again is a lie. Trump has never said he wanted a national abortion ban. He made sure that abortion went back to the states so that everybody in those states can vote on abortions. That's what he did. He has never said he support a national abortion ban. That was a lie. And then, but of course, the moderators did not push Kamala Harris on that. Donald Trump asked Kamala Harris, do she support abortion up to 7, 8, 9 months? Of course, Kamala Harris did not answer. She didn't say anything. And that's not the only question she didn't answer. Actually, Kamala Harris didn't answer any question that she was asked. The question that the moderators asked Kamala Harris, she didn't answer any of, and the moderators did not push for her to answer. They didn't come back and ask her to answer after she made whatever speech she wanted to make. She did not answer. Now, the moderators did come back at Trump and say that he was telling a lie about saying that, you know, some babies were put to sleep after they was born, which is the moderators was lying because 5 babies in the state where Tim Walz lived up under the Borderline Infant Protection Act after they wasn't aborted.
Actually, it was 9 babies in Minnesota. And we did a video on that. It was 9 that were attempted to abort in the 9th month. And the abortion failed and those babies were born and were allowed to die on the table. That was in Tim Walz State. We have a video on that. So she is telling the truth. And the news media know that. They know that. These people are off their rockers. And you think we supposed to support this mess? And y'all around here talking about y'all love the Lord, but you Democrat? The Democrat, y'all better wake up. These people are not the same people. Satan has taken over the Democratic Party. Point blank, period. Everything they do is death and destruction.
5 babies was given something to peacefully rest. So when they said that Trump was lying on that, he was not lying on it. The moderators taking up so hard for Kamala Harris, they were lying.
They lied.
Kamala Harris also lied about 2A. She said that she did not want to take away anybody's 2A because her and Tim Walz have their 2A. They probably do, but she's lying on that, and the moderators did not push her on it because Kamala Harris ran on a federal gun buyback mandate, and she wants to completely ban AR-15s. But of course, the moderators did not push her on it. They didn't push her on her flip-flopping about a lot of her radical issues. They didn't push her on her flip-flopping about fracking. They didn't push her on her defunding police stands. They didn't push her on her setting up bails to get criminals out of jail and putting them back on the streets. They didn't push her on her rewriting her support for the rewriting of Title IX. They didn't push her on her wanting to support illegal immigrants that in jail to be able to get transgender surgery on taxpayers' money. There's a lot of things they could have pushed her on that they could have asked her about, but they did not, because they are trying to shield the American people from her radical stances. And this is why I say if Trump wants to debate her again, he don't need to debate her on a liberal station. I think he do need to debate her again, because I'm be honest with y'all, this was not his best performance to me. I know his performances are better than that, and this wasn't his best performance to me. And I think he do need to debate her again, but on Fox News, somewhere where he can get a fair question, where the question would be asked fairly to both candidates, and both candidates would be fact-checked in real time. Because last night, it was 3 against 1. It was Trump against those 3 people, and Trump was the only one being fact-checked when Kamala Harris was doing nothing but telling a bunch of lies. They didn't ask Kamala Harris about her stance on electric vehicle mandates. They didn't ask. There were so many things that they didn't ask Kamala Harris about her stance on, because of course they're trying to make Kamala Harris seem like that she's a moderate now instead of the radical progressive that she is. So they're trying to appeal to the moderates, and they're trying to make it seem like, well, you know, all the stuff that's been said about Kamala Harris has been said, when all they had to do was ask her about that and let her answer it in real time and fact check her on it. But they didn't. But I want to say this to y'all. Most of the, 2 of the biggest things that's important to the American citizens are the economy and the border. Those are 2 of the most important things out there. So I want to, go over that real quick. And I think the moderators could have brought this up too, but they didn't, because if they would have brought this up, it would have made everybody see how bad this Harris-Biden's administration really is. But up on the Trump, mortgage rates was at 2.77. Up on the Harris-Biden, it's at 6.35. Up on the Trump, the credit card delinquency was a negative 1.4. Up on the Harris-Biden, it's at 54%. Credit card delinquencies up on the Harris-Biden is at 54%. Up on the Trump, wages was up by 7.7%. Up on the Harris-Biden, it's a negative 3.9%. Border crossings up on the Trump was less than 3 million. Up on the Harris-Biden, and we have to remember, no matter how much they try to say she's not, the Harris is the border czar. She's the one who's supposed to be trying to find a solution for the border. She was named the border czar by Joe Biden. CNN, Joy Reid, everybody was calling her the border czar, but now they're trying to say that she wasn't the border czar. That's why I'm so glad videos are out there where they was actually calling her the border czar. But up on the Harris-Biden, who's the border czar, over 8 million illegal immigrants have crossed that border. Under the terrorist watch list under Donald Trump, only 11 people was on the terrorist watch list. Up on the Harris-Biden administration, 375 people up on this terrorist watch list. So these are things that need to be known, and these are things that I think the moderators should have brought up last night. But of course they wasn't going to do that, because then they would have had to let everybody see who Kamala Harris really was, and that's what they're not trying to do. They don't want people to see how radical Kamala Harris is, how progressive Kamala Harris is, how bad she's actually done the 3.5 years she was in the office, and all the lies she's told. So of course they wasn't going to do that, and that's why we have to do that. So y'all, please, if it's anything that y'all remember that was being said out there, there was a lie that I didn't get, please post it so people can see it, because everybody needs to know what's really going on out here, and it is what it is.
Yep, thank you. That is awesome. That's a fact check. Kamala Harris lied all night, but like I said earlier, she did a good job, but she was lying, and she did a good job of evading the questions, because she didn't talk about any policy at all, and then she turned around and flipped a lie over there to Donald Trump. So she did a good job. It was a good strategy. I was super proud of her to be actually. Vote for me. I'm black.